For my mother, every day is a struggle. She has to wake up with a brain that's fogged.
You give me 3 words to remember, I can remember one of them usually.
It progressed so fast with my dad. You blink your eyes and you realize that he doesn't even know who you are anymore.
I have 2 uncles, 2 great uncles, who unfortunately were diagnosed with Alzheimer's a couple years back. And it's been very tough to watch the disease progress. I mean, it's just seeing that it doesn't only take a toll on them, but it also takes a toll on the family.
A year and a half ago, I had a problem where I couldn't do a little simple math calculation. I just chalked it up to stress. But yeah, I never thought this could be Alzheimer's. I was 55 when I was diagnosed. I went to the internet and I pulled up the stages of Alzheimer's and I read through that. I read it all, but I drew a line where I don't want to live any more than that.
She recognizes me if I'm in front of her, but if I were to leave the room, she doesn't remember that I've been there. That's the hard part.
Alzheimer's disease is a disease of memory, thinking, and judgment. It affects older individuals and it causes a progressive course. So individuals have a mild form early and it gets worse over time. We currently think that more than 5 million people in the United States have Alzheimer's disease and more globally. People in the community don't understand that there's a real disease and it's a real disease process, and it's very, very different than just being a little bit forgetful.
Of the top 5 diseases in the world, it's the one that there's no cure.
The Alzheimer's actually kills more people than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined. And it's a statistic that goes under the radar far too often, and people need to become more aware of it.
If you're at the age of 85, there's almost a 100% chance that either you or your spouse will suffer with Alzheimer's disease.
There's a stigma associated with it. It has, I think people are afraid that if they say they have it, that they have to go into a facility with locked doors.
If you are looking for a great association, a great organization to be a part of, feel like you really belong and feel like you're really doing a change, making a difference in this world, I say get involved with the Alzheimer's Association.
The Alzheimer's Association is a great resource. It should be the very first resource to come to. No one panics when you walk in and says, I think this is what I'm dealing with. Can I have help?
You can only get so much from a doctor, but with this community, it's extremely helpful. If you have Alzheimer's, you need to be in this. Just because you have Alzheimer's doesn't mean it's the end of the world at all.